The YouTube channel Watcher has just proven why the saying, money is the root of all evil, exists. Because greed might just be the downfall of everything they have built on this platform. A very successful channel with 2.8 million subscribers, getting about 1 million views a video, all ruined because they have decided moving forward that they're going to put most of their content behind a paywall. And most of the video, like, it starts off with being like very heartfelt with like, you know, dramatic shots showing memories made along the way, talking about like, you know, how they're thankful and all this kind of stuff, saying goodbye to YouTube.
I grew up on YouTube. All of my heroes were on YouTube. I learned how to be a human on YouTube.
And basically this whole video, the more you watch, they start explaining how, you know, why they're doing it, because their videos cost so much to make and all this kind of stuff, and YouTube doesn't give them as much as they're looking for, I'm assuming. And it basically just sounds like, you know, this community was willing to ride or die with them. They were willing to ride in this car with them till the wheels fell off. And now they're just fucking shoving them out of the car, saying, we don't need you. We're actually laying you off as a viewer.
Watcher is an ad-free, independent streaming service dedicated to providing you guys the television caliber content that you know and love.
So yeah, all of that led up to their own streaming service, because there's not already too fucking many of those. A streaming service for every, like, you want to watch a Western, there's a streaming service only for Westerns. You want to watch a drama, oops, you gotta pay another subscription for another drama service. Oh, you want magical fucking legumes delivered to your house? Well, there's a streaming service for that called jackandthebeanstalk.com. You pay $6 a month, you get beans delivered to your door that are magic, and they'll grow up real big and tall. But yeah, whenever a subscription service is pushed on you, it always leaves like a bad taste in your mouth. Like you take a drink out of a pop can and whoops, that was actually piss, not soda. It just leaves a real pissy taste in your mouth.
But you know, all this to say, you'll still occasionally see us on YouTube. We're gonna post trailers for our shows there. We're gonna have the season premieres of all of our series on there. But if you wanna watch the full seasons of all of our content, the streamer will be the exclusive home for all of that starting May 31st.
Honestly, I don't know how this ever went over good in their heads. Like, there's 3 noggins, and they presumably all came together to work on this, and not one of them thought that this would come off as a super greedy move. Like, taking all the content off that people are used to watching, putting it behind a paywall, and then only leaving, like, scraps, like breadcrumbs on the table in terms of content on the YouTube channel, and then forcing them to pay money if they still want to actually watch the content they're used to. That's just fucking scummy. This is just gonna ruin everything they've built, practically. Like, sure, some people are gonna sign up, but as you can tell from, like, the like to dislike ratio, this was an abysmal decision.
Steven, talk about money.
Yeah, what's this price?
You can become a member of Watcher for $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year.
We want to keep the price low enough where anybody and everybody is able to afford it, but it also has to support the things that we do here. So that was the number that just made the most sense for the streamer.
So that's what we were building up to this whole time. I'm sure you were all wondering it. How much are they actually charging for this streaming platform they're making? And it's $6 a month. And they say that's something, they say it in a way that's like talking down on their viewers, being like, everybody should be able to afford $5.99 a month. And that just feels like such an out of touch thing to say. Like, the look on their faces when they say it too tells me that they have absolutely no clue that $5.99 a month actually is a good amount of money to the average Joe Schmo. Like me, for example, I work at Walmart. I know I don't have just like $5.99 a month to throw at them if I want to keep watching their content. And more than anything, this just feels like a big BuzzFeed move to me. Like, if you didn't know, like, the origins of these 3 here, I'm pretty sure all 3 of them used to work for/with BuzzFeed. And now that the fact that they're doing this, moving all of their content behind a paywall, that just feels like such a BuzzFeed thing to do. All because their greed knows no bounds. Like, there's just many better ways you could have went about trying to crowdsource money to, like, fund the videos and the productions you're making. And this was the worst of the decisions. It's like whenever you play a game where your choices actually have consequences and you're purposely making all the bad decisions to just ruin your character's entire story. And now, I was never a huge fan of Watcher. You can see that I'm subscribed because I have watched their videos before. But honestly, this just, it's disrespectful, I feel like, is the best word for it. Because they're taking all the loyalty and the dedication of their fans who watch their content and have supported them for so long, and then they're like, oh, well, Now you're gonna have to pay us $6 a month if you want to keep watching us. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Buckaroo. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's it. Watcher just kind of just shot themselves in their own foot, ruined everything they have been building, this empire of a YouTube channel, all over some schmeckles. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.